So me being me, I come up with a way to start making money. I started selling purses. It was a lot of women coming to my job every day. I got cool with everybody coming there. So I started selling purses at work. Ain't making a whole lot of money. But whatever you make on top of my paycheck, it's a plus. And then I started making money to and from work. Any place I went outside of work, I'm selling purses. But then I started getting clothes and jackets and stuff like that too. So I look up, I get out the halfway house. And when I get out the halfway house, now I can really move around, interact with people. I'm out here grinding every day. So one day she comes to me. It's a Saturday. She say, hey, I'm off today. Can we go out to eat into the movies? I say, look, the weekends is my best day. We can go on a weekday or something like that, but I can't go today. You know, I'm out here grinding. I'm trying to get on my feet, and everything is starting to go good now. She say, what are you talking about? You ain't broke. You got money in your pocket. I say, listen, having money in your pocket ain't having money. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is not a job. This is a side hustle. When things is going good, you got to be out here getting it. You got to stay on top of it. It's not like a job where you call off today and then tomorrow you go to work and you're going to make the same amount of money. No, it don't work like that. She didn't understand it. And I said, listen, let me show you something. Yesterday, Friday, I sold $800 in purses alone. A whole case of purses. Now think about this. I've been paying $200 a case for purses. So that means I done made $600 in profit in one day from purses. Not even to mention whatever else I sold. And then when you start thinking about what I made throughout the week, had a day I made $50, another day $100, another day $150. You add all that up, and then you put this on top of my paycheck, it's looking pretty good here. So I can't miss a day to go out to eat. She's upset. She ain't got no understanding of what I'm talking about. Well, hell, I'm upset too. Because see, she go on to say, well, why don't you just find you a good paying job and you ain't got to worry about all that. Well, hell, if you really analyze this shit, this is a good paying job for right now. Because actually, I'm making more money than you making at your state job. I left that house that day mad as hell. Went on out here doing what I do every day. We barely talking. So one day, 4 or 5 days later, I get a call at my job. It's one of her family members. They say she in the hospital. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what did happen? Because when I left home, she was in the house in the bed. And it hadn't even dawned on me at that point. She had been at home calling off ever since our conversation about me not going out to eat because I'm trying to get on my feet. She had been calling off for work in bed every day when I got there, zoned out. I didn't pay no attention because I was so upset. And now, she ain't just in the hospital. She in the psych ward. Now, I go up to the hospital. Man, she out her mind. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I'm trying to talk to her, man, and she telling me all these psychotic stories, blowing me away. One of the things she talking about when I came in, she was talking to one of her family members, telling them the story about how I can't touch her when we in bed together. Now, I had noticed this, understand, I just got out of prison. So, to roll over and have somebody next to you, you want to touch them. And I couldn't. I noticed this on many of occasions. And so, she just going on and on, you know. I don't know what's going on. But then, she ends up being in here, man, for 30 days. That's how bad it was. And in these 30 days, man, every day I'm going up here. I'm trying to talk to her, man. And it's just story after story. She telling me that the reason, man, that she so against me getting out here, making this money, making progress, is because she think that when I get on my feet doing the things that I've been telling her about all these years before I got out and talking to her about since I've been out, she's saying that I'm going to get on my feet and I'm going to leave her. I'm like, me making money is not going to just make me leave. You understand? I had money, was making money when I met you. You was the one didn't have nothing. What's going to make me leave you is all this backstabbing that you keep doing. That's what's going to make me leave. But she went on. She say, every day she think about committing suicide. I done seen a whole lot of things in my life. I've never seen somebody want to take their own life the way that this come up, because they have been doping her up with all this medication and it wasn't working. So now she telling me about she about to get these shock treatments to her brain. And I'm going to look this stuff up, and there's so many side effects. So I'm trying to talk her out of it. Even her family members trying to talk her out of it. But she insists on it because she telling me she can't get the thought of taking her own life out of her head. She say every day when she on that highway driving to work, she keep thinking about smashing into a wall, killing herself. Here it is, man. I'm just getting out of prison. All I want to do is get on my feet. Now I'm faced with this. This is crazy to me. Dealing with this day after day. I can't even think straight now. Besides all the other things I done had to deal with. So now she in here for 30 days. Now my day is get up every day, get my daughter off to school, go to work. I get off work, got to get my daughter, go to the hospital. Ain't no side hustle. Ain't no grinding. Hell, I can't even think straight dealing with this. After she get out the hospital, man, she's out moving around, but I can see in her eyes, she ain't even there, man. She zoned out somewhere. But I gotta deal with this. I don't know how to deal with none of this, because I ain't no doctor, but I'm dealing with it. And finally, after a couple of weeks, she snap out of it and get back to working and being herself again. So I'm trying to get back and get my little side hustle back up and running again. And it's taking time. It's just not coming back like it was. So I end up getting me a job at night. And okay, so now I got the little side hustle still going, but it ain't making nowhere near the money it was. But every little bit count. I got 2 jobs, side hustle. I'm making progress still. Lo and behold, I look up and one of the places that I put in the application 6 months ago calling me. It's a distribution center. I go out there and get the job. I tell her about it. She says, so what you gonna do? You gonna quit your job at the food trailer? I say, no, I'm about to keep all 3. Watch this. I cut my hours down at the food trailer. I get up in the morning, I go to the food trailer from 10 o'clock to 1:30. I leave the food trailer, go home, shower, drive 45 minutes out to the distribution center, work there from 3 to 11:30, leave there, drive 45 minutes back home, try to get an hour or 2 of sleep, get up, go to the job at night. And I still got the side hustle. Because now I got 3 different jobs. I got 3 places to make sales at. So I'm rolling. Now, it didn't take long for me to get burnt out. Because I ain't sleeping. So the trailer got somebody to take my place, which I was relieved. And now, at the distribution center, which becomes my main job, they got overtime. 2 hours a day you could get, plus you can come in on your days off. So now I'm making up that money from the other job, so I'm making the same amount of money, if not more. So now things is rolling. Everything started to balance out. So I stopped the side hustle. I get my 90 days in, and I'm on my feet. Everything is looking good for me. Now, I end up getting my paycheck. What I'm going to do, we're going to stop. Because this video has been going for a minute. We're going to take a little break. And we're going to come back.